Okay, in this second lecture, I will tell you about types of IELTS examinations. There are two types of IELTS test. One is called IELTS Academic and the other one is called IELTS General. IELTS Academic is given by those students who want to study abroad for their undergraduate studies or their post-graduation. For example, anyone in India who has just completed his or her plus 2 schooling and wants to go for a degree course in a foreign country, then he or she has to give IELTS academic. Or someone who has done his or her graduation in India, for example, BA Arts or Commerce or BTech, anything, and they want to pursue master's degree in foreign country, they also have to give IELTS academic. Second point, IELTS academic is also given by professionals who want to register their professional career in foreign country. For example, anyone who consider himself or herself as a architect, engineer, but he has done his studies and his professional work in India. He wants that same thing should be recognized in a foreign country. So he has to register himself as a professional architect engineer in a foreign country. For that also he has to give IELTS academic. Now, IELTS general is given by those people or professionals who want to migrate to foreign countries. For example, if you want to migrate to Canada, UK, New Zealand, Australia, then you have to give IELTS general test. Second point in IELTS general, if you want to study below degree level, this some people don't know the difference. Suppose after 10th they want to go to foreign country to study their post-secondary education, that is +1, +2, then they have to give IELTS general training. So there are two major differences between IELTS academic and IELTS general. Every organization, every university, every college, all have their different entry requirements. You have to check with those colleges or universities, organization where you want to apply, what are their minimum band requirements for both these tests. So first you have to choose what you want to do. Whether you want to go for undergraduate or postgraduate study, choose IELTS academic. You want to migrate to Australia, Canada, UK, then you have to choose IELTS general. Now, if we talk about the content of these both tests will have 4 modules, same: listening, reading, writing, speaking. The listening section and the speaking sections of both IELTS academic and IELTS general training will be exactly same. No change in the structure, no change in number of questions, no change in the timing. Now, if we talk about reading and writing sections, there are minor differences between IELTS academic and IELTS general, which we will talk in the next lecture about the content of IELTS exam. Listening, reading, writing, you have to give on the same day. It has to be completed in one go with no breaks. Okay. But speaking section, you can choose whether you want to give it 7 days before the test or you want to give it 7 days after your reading, writing, and listening test. That depends upon you. After you give this test, your TRF will come after 13 or 14 days. Okay. Now we are clear about the difference between IELTS academic and IELTS general. In next lecture, I will tell you about the structure, in detail structure of both these examination.